is PlaymoBello and this is set 3155 from the year 2002. It's the Viking Sea Monster or the Viking Sea Dragon. It comes with a cool character, a sea dragon of course, a weight that goes under the sea dragon so he floats properly on the water, a little rocky formation, and a little fireplace by a little rock. It's a small box and when it was released the retail value was very low. So this is how the bottom of the dragon looks like. It's just three little spots for you to plug this weight. You hear that? There's a very heavy weight inside that and it's perfectly sealed so you cannot have contact with the item. Plug it on the bottom like this and there you go. Now you put on the water and in here you can actually plug a motor and you can have the dragon go anywhere you want. Those motors that makes it circle around the water just the way you want. This is the character. He can stand down here. He can stand up here. He can stand on any of these steps. Just like so. Unfortunately, this rocky formation has these two holes and there's nothing you can put on those. It's just going to be like that. I wish Playmobil supplied a little rock or something to cover those up. This is the bottom. It has three little plugs for you to connect to any rocky formation that you may have from any other sets. You are able to plug onto your other sets. For example, that big tower the fortress I just reviewed, you can plug this into one of the fortresses and make that fortress look a little larger. What I like to do, I put the fireplace on top of this or this position here. So it kind of hides that hole and it looks like there's a little fire on top of the rock. You can definitely ride the dragon, look at that. He stays as sturdy as he can. You see, he kind of wiggles. There's no feet support. And you can open and close his mouth. You can rotate his head. This is as far as it goes sideways. He looks kind of funny. Look at that. You can rotate to the other side like that. You can rotate back properly straight like so. And his wings, you can rotate 360 degrees for both wings. And you can see the connection here between the scales, the little horns, that it's pretty soft. Look at that. It's like a soft rubber. The whole thing is made of that. Just this bottom, it's pure rigid plastic. And then it's covered with this green thing here that is some sort of soft rubber. Inside his mouth, there is a little hole. Look at that. It's a little hole like that. And I think it's meant to keep the spear as if it's been punctured. It stays in there just like that. Another thing you can do, you can make it as if the sword has gone through his head and it's sticking in there, or that he stole his sword by biting it. He bites it and shakes his head and tosses the sword. So the first thing I tried when I got this set was to get his head inside the mouth, but it does not fit. You can only get the arm. You can hold the character like that and shake it till the arm is ripped off, or a leg. Another place your character can sit at or kind of ride the dragon is right here in between. He doesn't fall that easy. Another spot will be in the back, so you can have several Vikings doing that. This is what it looks like if you unite all the Vikings I reviewed so far, from the Viking Fortress and from the Viking Sea Monster, the Sea Dragon. This guy just can't stand in the back in there. The best spots to ride the dragon is here and here, and you can see they keep on falling off as well. So let's put him just standing in there with the fireplace. That's pretty much the set. With all the accessories removed, there is a helmet with a brown horn. There is a spear that has the same tone of brown that the horn is. A sword. It's the sword that has that little curve on the back. A little fire thing with the rocky formation. A yellow cape and the shield. The character, he has a cool long hair, some pants, some boots. Just for the fun of it, here is the roster of characters from 2002. All the Vikings that I reviewed. There is the main guy for the dragon, sea dragon. Then all four from the Viking Fortress. And soon we're going to be having so many more. Let's not forget in the back here, I also reviewed the Viking ship, the longboat. But I'm not mentioning those or using the characters because they're not from 2002.